Afternoon, folks. Just following on from just what I showed earlier. I'm not rushing, just taking it easy. Nice sunny day, really nice. They say it's going to be sunny next week as well, so looks like going to be harvesting. I'm still waiting for Stuart, the guy that I cut for, to check the crop, to sort of like could do getting him to do it today, to check the crop to see if he's happy for it to be cut. We'll see, we might even cut some later, but I'm not sure yet. He's busy baling, him and his two lads are busy baling, or bale carting, I think. But I'm just going through this, just nice and steady. Just got to top up the hydraulics on the gleaner. But this one, I'm going around greasing it. This is the first time I greased it. I could do with somebody sort of who knows about them to come and show me, really. I know it's not impossible, but it's nice if you've got somebody who knows and familiar with them to walk around it with you and show you. That'd be good, but we'll see. We'll survive. I'm noticing, I've got the book, it's showing, see that grease nipple there, that one, and it's saying pointing to 2 and 2 there. I can only find 1 there, 1 there. I can't find that one. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what it's pointing to exactly. It's not, it doesn't make it really clear what it is. But anyway, you can just, well, maybe just about see it. The fuel from when I had the problem with the fuel and high pressure injector, the injecting system. When I had that spring in there, I'd reconstructed a lot of the fuel lines because I was trying to find out what the problem was. And I still haven't put it back, so that's one thing I'll put back today. And yeah, chop up the hydraulics, check the gearbox levels, all the general stuff. When we get in the field, we've got some waste oil. You use waste oil to pour on the chains and stuff, because you might as well in this day and age, well, oil's never been cheap, but especially not now. Gonna go through it the winter, just tidy it up. I'm gonna wash it at the beginning of the next season. Blow it off after this harvest, make sure it's nice and clean, oil it before I start harvest, give it a good wash down, and then it'll dry out over summer, I don't really like the idea of washing them before they go away in the shed, you see. Could do it getting some nice tyres. Apparently somebody's gonna try and get us some better tyres. That'll be good. See, these little bits here, and there's a little bit at the top as well. But, they're the only little bits of rust you've got on it. I have seen 1 or 2 in photos and stuff that are completely immaculate, a lot better than this. But this is good, I like it. It's got 2 holes up there for some reason. If I'm feeling brave when I'm doing it, I might fill them in. But I don't know what reason they're for. They must have done some kind of job. There's that panel ready to go back on that fits there. And I'll just start greasing around here, bit by bit. Yeah. So, all good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to cutting. But there you go. Nice steady day, nothing too exciting, nothing too strenuous, just nice easy combine work. No pressure from management. So yeah, okay. I might add a little bit later if anything exciting happens. Catch up with you then. Apparently there's a greaser on there. Try not to drop my phone. There's one down there as well, look. So I've got this ladder, otherwise if I get in there, that'll be it, it'll be stuck in there. So yeah, fortunately I've got a nice little ladder. Right, take 2. This time I'll try not to abuse my phone. So yeah, I've greased that. There's a bearing there that holds their auger. There's that UJ bearing. This panel covers it. usually. I'll grease the hinge, grease that, just put a bit of grease on it just to free it up because it's a bit tight. These, hey, my phone's actually working now. Wouldn't focus earlier. These little slides, you undo these bolts and these slides come down here. It's like what you get on like a chicken feeder and it lets so much in. It's obviously if you didn't have this cover on, the auger would just choke. You just wouldn't be able to deal with it. So a little bit goes down at a time and the auger scoops it away, chucks it away. Oh dear. It's been a long time since I've been in one of these tanks like this. Had to grease that one as well. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in one of these. Oh, look, there's my combine. Look. Lovely thing. Right, there you go. I'm sweating because it's so hot. I'll catch up with you, boy. I just thought I would have a look in here. I took this panel off just quickly just to have a look in here. That chain's a little bit dry. But it's not in bad nick. I'm going to put some grease all around that. Just thought I'd have a look and see what's going on. See, that pulley's a little bit loose. But that'll survive. Something to bear in mind. It's always good to have a look, just so you know what you're dealing with. Bit of a dent there, look. Yeah, nice. So I'm going to grease that chain, and there's a little grease nipple in there somewhere. Right, I've done that one. So yeah, little by little you get there, don't you? Yeah. Catch you later. There you go, those two holes are for greaser, apparently. Well, so apparently no one's told me. It's just like, there you go. I don't know what that was. Somebody beeping me on. Right, so in there is a couple of grease nipples. So I'm gonna have a go at them. Nice one, it all comes clear in the end. There is one in there as well, but I can't quite tell if it's worked or not. So I'll have a look in with the camera. Yeah, it's in a bit of an awkward place. It's right at the top there. And I don't know if it's going in or not. Oh well, it's one of them. Yeah, never mind. I think it's going in, but if it's not, I'll try and move that grease nipple at some point. I'm not doing it now, but after harvest, I think I'll move it to a more appropriate place if I can, because it's really difficult to see whether it's actually doing anything. Because obviously you've got to get the grease actually going in to the bearing, otherwise there's no point doing it. Right. There you go, look. I'm underneath the combine. Blue sky. Found the other two. It was a couple pointing to. In some places they were pointing to two greasers. In the book there was two lines pointing, and I found it at the bearings here that we see. So I'll just check the oil level in the gearbox. Very good, fairly good. What I will do is in the winter I will check the oil quality in there. I will drop this out, this bottom nut here I'll take out and see what the quality is. Yeah, so I've got grease them. So yeah, I found that there's still a couple on the header, basically, if anybody knows what they are. The real variator belt pulleys in here that I showed earlier. Can't see them now, they're in there. There's lines pointing to two greases on each pulley, and I can only find one. So I think there's two that I've missed basically, but we'll find it in due course. So if anybody knows what they are, then please let us know. But yeah, I'm glad I found those other two anyway. So we're basically done now, which is good. There's still a couple of jobs we've got to do, but we're getting there. Good. pulled this panel up, get access in here. I noticed this chain's a little bit tight, so that's one thing on the list that's got to be changed. These belts need doing as well, really, but they'll survive this season. That's, I'm trying to think what that is. That drives, so that drives this elevator, this clean grain. This is the returns. There's a grease nipple on there. So I'm going to tighten that chain up. A couple of the chains are a bit loose. You can see that chain's not been doing that sprocket any good, you see. So it does need doing, because that sprocket's been getting a kick in from it. So yeah, tighten that up. New belts. Yeah, so that's not even used, but there's a grease around there I can't get to. I'm going to run the combine up in a minute. So yeah, looking good. I think I've done most of the greases. I know of at least one I haven't, can't get to. I'm going to double check in the book in a minute. Yeah. So, I'll run it up and have a go in a second. I see. There it is, look. That's the one that was it. It's in the book, and I couldn't work out where it was. Or I couldn't see what it was pointing at, because the book, the bits were sort of missing off the book, so the page was sort of like hard to read because it was been scratched away at it, and you know the lines and stuff aren't as clear as they obviously once were. But there you go, I found it anyway, so that's good. Right, brilliant. That thing there, not quite sure what that is. Some kind of adjuster, I don't know what. But yeah, I don't know what it's a part of. And that guard as well. If anybody knows what they are, let us know. It don't appear to be off this machine. There you go, reinstated all that. I minimalised all that pipe when I had the fuel problem. I minimalised all this just to sort of isolate any potential issues with air getting in and stuff like that. But there you go, I put it all back to the way it is, so the way it's supposed to be. So yeah, good stuff. It's actually almost home time and the sun's still up, which is unusual. Just got to top up the hydraulic oil on both combines, only a little bit. And I'm going to leave that guard. Oh, that guard fell off when we transported it, that top one, and this guard here, I'm going to leave them off this season. I will put them on, but just while this season, I just want to watch it, and I don't necessarily need them on there. So that'll be alright for a while. Yeah. So basically that's, yeah, just got to top up hydraulic oil, got to make sure it runs, got to make sure that pulley doesn't rub on the guard. Top up that one, yeah, put them back in the shed and ready to go. Pretty much, I can't think of anything else. So there you go, good stuff. Next video I'll do might be me cutting, maybe. Never know. Alright, catch up with you later. Bye. It's I need to have a look at it. Mind you, then again, I know one of those springs and the pump's broken, so I just haven't had a chance to do that yet. It's one job I've definitely put on the list to do over winter, where I'll put new springs in that and servicing the engine, you know, just to get it running nice, because it's alright, but it's not running perfectly. But we'll get there. It's just a little bit at a time. That's the way it works with these. It's the way it works with everything, I think. But yeah, happy. Nice old view. Catch up with you in a bit. That's the guard, look. So that's what happens with this. Was bent out and it was touching the pulley as it was spinning. But it's just missing now, which is good. Mission accomplished. So yeah, nice. I'm pleased with that. Just got to do, I reckon, a couple of other guards. You know what I mean? Might as well just smarten it up for what it's worth. You know, if you don't, it's just going to get worse from all the time until eventually it'll just be a proper. They just end up being a heap if they're not looked after. It just takes a little bit of time here and there to keep them in all right condition. I'm not bothered about it being immaculate, but it just keep on top of things and it carries on working.